when practicing the car, the very first thing we want to do is make sure our dog is secured. So you'll see Azul's wearing his harness with a leash on his harness. Stay. And clip to my car, to the door opening. He can get near the road but not in the road that way, so he's safe. So then we're going to kind of show the difference of like how like Azul will stay there. I can go anywhere because he knows this. But that's not where we start when we're training. So if you want to come over and hold the camera. This is kind of where we start. We start first securing our dog, having them safe, like I just showed you. And then we want to be the door. We're blocking them, right? And so if your dog was excited and trying to get out, they may be trying to push out, and they're not ready to learn if they're trying to push out. So you need to get calm here. And you can see Azul kind of just basically backed up and laid down because he's calm and ready. So Azul, come. I'm going to make sure his leash is not tangled around his feet before he jumps out. Relax. Relax. And so we start with just one shift. Half our body turns not necessarily away, but you know, it allows an opening. And I chose the opening that's more challenging because of the way the door's shaped by turning this way. If I turn this way, it's more like he would jump out. So we got to be careful with that. So there we're only going to turn it a little bit to let them see, but not anything else. If they no stay, or if we want to put them in a down stay, like Azul's just going to lay down because he's practiced this so much. So we can put them in a down stay and ask them to stay, but we have to remember we're doing this when they're a little bit elevated in excitement and they want to jump out. Therefore, we need to be able to make sure they're calm first. So we may stand here for a while. We may have to sit on the edge of the seat and just sit there for a while. It might take a little while. Once we get them calm, that's when we can slowly start our exercises. So if this were a dog that wanted out, I would be standing here and reinforcing with treats to help him get calm. He's being calm, so I would reinforce with treats. And then I would slowly move my body in all kinds of different positions, continuing to reinforce with treats. And then I would hit the point to where I would take a step back. And that's kind of where we usually stop at first because we don't want to go any further than that. And so at that point we might then unclip our dog, give them permission. I'm asking them to come front. Can you wait? We're going to make sure he's untangled. Azul knows, wait, that he stands there and waits. And if I turn my back on him, that's our signal cue that he can follow because he's on leash. Or I can give him the verbal cue to say, out. And that's how we unload calmly from the car. And we can repeat the exercise by doing a simple, again, Azul load up. Because if we practice it 3 times, our dog is going to be better with it. And, you know, they've been out, they sniff the environment. Maybe you give them 2 or 3 minutes to sniff right here, depending on if it's a new environment. And then you load them back up. So repeat that exercise 2 or 3 different times. Always have your dog secured to something. I will secure to the car, you know, where the door latches. I will also secure to the seatbelt. You have a little bit more leeway that way. If you have a short leash, you know, a 6-foot leash versus the 12-foot leash I have here, you can clip there, and then it gives your dog a little bit more leeway as well. You also can, if you have a carabiner like this one, you can put it through the seatbelt and then put the seatbelt into position, so then you'll have a little bit more control, but the dog is still going to be able to slide a little bit. So there's a lot of different ways you can secure your dog to your car easily for this access, and we want to make sure that that's done before we step away, just in case they get out. Are we ready to move on and do it with Dusty, the more excited dog?
Sure. All right.
So you want to make sure you can secure your dog when you're opening the door and getting it in the way so that you're blocking their access. This is a dog that hasn't been through this training yet, and he is excited to get out. Plus he wants to get to his person who is out of the car. So this is Dusty. Wait, back up. Back up. And he also is not super food motivated. So we're just going to use lots of love and praise on him and reward him for just calmly standing here. This is what we're after. A nice, calm, not trying to get out. We want him to know he's on leash. Our goal is to help him realize that he can explore the outside with his nose without jumping out immediately. Stay. But we're blocking him with our body so that he can't get out. We're basically becoming the car door. Stay. Alright, Dusty, can you lay down? Down? Is that too hard? You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Such a good boy. Yeah, alright, stay. And so I do have one hand on his chest just because he needs that for a little bit of calmness. And it's holding him a little bit, but at the same point in time, we want to go for safety. We've already seen this person walk by once, so he's good with that. Distractions are very important when you're doing something like this. If you have distractions you can't predict because, you know, people walking by, cars going by, can't control those, so you got to be extra safe, which is why we always have that leash and harness. And I also have them blocked when the distraction is close. And as the distraction moves on, I'm going to release kind of my block, and I'm going to tell him to stay. And he kind of knows what stay means. It doesn't mean that he's able to listen to it in his excited moment. So we're going to help reinforce that and just stay. And I'm still going to keep hands on and loving him and kind of back off so that he can remember his stay. And then I'm going to go back in and just kind of love on him some more. So I moved back just like I did in the video with Azul, only I was extra careful. And I kept a hand on just because that hand helps him. We're going to stay. We're going to stay. Hold on. Just a minute. We're going to unload. I need you to stay. Can you stay? Can you do that? Yes. Nope. Stay. Stay. Relax. I'm going to wait till he's calm, and then I'm going to give him permission to get out. Calm. Relax. We're going to make sure our leash is not tangled in any way. Door or dog. Back up. You're not calm yet. Wait. You don't wait. Wait. He's sniffing my treats and I want him to be up here. Focus. He's looking at the ground because he wants out. He's planning his exit, and so that's the wrong time to get him out. Dusty, can you cooperate? There you go. Nope. We want head up. Yeah, there you go. Good boy. That's what we want. Okay. Out. We're going to let him get out, shake it off. That was stressful and hard for him. We're going to let him say hi to his person if he wants. That's it. He's still strapped to the car. We want safety. And also controlling his rope so it's not pulling on the car. You want a cookie? You good? And then we're going to try to repeat. And hopefully this time we don't have to keep him in the car quite so long. So Dusty. Dusty. Up, up. Nice. Wait. Wait. Yes. Get down. And that's our goal. We want up and down. Come on. Up, up. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Wait. Wait. Down. Yeah. See how good he was with just a little bit of practice? Dusty's a rock star. You want it? You want the treat? He says nope. He wants to go sniff.
Alright, good boy.
So attach your leash to the car in some way.
Like that?
Yeah, attach it to the car in some way so it's not on you.
Okay.
That way it takes you out of the equation. Yep, I put it right there. That's a nice, great, handy clip. And so you're going to be the door, so you're blocking him from getting out, but you're giving him a little bit of space so he can see. And because you're like on that side with your back to the door, you're having more block. So you can work on like not really stepping back, but just turning your body so your back is towards us.
Right, like this?
So nope, the other way. Turn the other way. So you're almost making the opening on this side a little bit bigger,
Okay.
and the opening on this side a little bit smaller.
Gotcha.
Because he knows he wants to get out on this side, and if you give him that little bit of a gap, you know, that's his opportunity to try, and you're reinforcing him for not trying. And he's doing really good. He learned his lesson really well. So you can then do the same thing, and you can have him unload, give him some love when he unloads, and then load him back up.
Oh, big guy. Good boy. Doing a good job. Alright, want to get back in there?
He likes this game.
Boy.
You can practice at home. You can leave him clipped if you want to unload. You just want to make sure he's not tangled.
Good boy.
So he is a good boy, and he's learning patience really well, and he's waiting really well. Now, if you had all 3 dogs in the car, you probably wouldn't do so well. But the practice in and out is what's important for him, and that it's not going anywhere, and you have your line, and you're ready.
Ready, big guy?
Nice and calm, load and unload from the car. Good job, Dusty.